Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, we freed some dragons, and I also bred some shiny kestrels. So in this episode, we will be doing another mission. Let's find out what they are. So last time we did some missions, and they said, well, I should say the time before the last episode, where we freed the dragon, these level requirements don't make any sense. So it says 21, it says 22, but when we get into the fight, when we get into the mission, then it turns to like 31 or 32. And then they're like, you're too low of a level. I'm like, well, the level requirement said like 16, so I don't know. So I think we should talk with Poppy. 3 broomsticks. Let's go get a beer.
Thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
There's another person right here.
Over here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Yes, let's do that.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's just like, don't remind me about this guy. Well, you are involved, as is everybody else in the school, so I will tell you.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Better be soon. I don't want to hold on to this egg forever.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in
Oh my
Oh, I
God,
do
stop.
hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet, just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
I don't know.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you.
That
The
is
hamlet's
true.
overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Understandable. Now, the spiders that I've been fighting are as big as my couch. So, just saying.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I've been there. Spiders, huh?
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping
Okay,
to save the village from those
I'm
trolls.
leaving. Stop saying that. Where are we at with our gear? $13 more pieces that we can hold. And then there's
No.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be...
Alright, I don't know why it went that way when I'm tracking something else.
Revelio.
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
Could you stop holding your breath, please?
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Hold on just a moment. Alright. Sorry, this camera is really weird. And sometimes when there's a firmware update that it needs, it literally will not turn on. So that's kind of the downside to the OBSBot camera. Guess I don't own it. Like, we gotta push a firmware update to your camera, but if you refuse, then you cannot use your camera anymore. Haha. I hate this always online bullshit. And all companies are doing it now. Like, we have no rights. And that's why I've always been saying that one of the ways that we can deal with all of that is through stopkillinggames.com. It's like right now it seems like our best effort is to deal with it with the Crew 1, because that's the oldest game that was taken away from us. Including me, because PlayStation gave it to me and Ubisoft took it away. I didn't spend any money on it, but still. Other companies like LG and even your phone companies just sell your data without your permission. And those options are on by default. When they change their terms of service, like with this game and like with Dead Space, your only option is to accept the terms of service. There is no opt-out, there is no deny. There's only accept. Or stop playing our games. So, something needs to be done with all that, and I hope, even with this little platform that I have, I want to tell all of you, go to stopkillinggames.com, do what you can there, because it's going to show you what you need to do depending on what region of the world that you're in order to try to reverse this course that all technology has gone down at this point. So that's more specific to stop killing games. But as long as the lawmakers are coming into this, then, and as much as, and I can already see it now in the comments, that we signed the EULA, right? Yeah, if we didn't sign the EULA, I wouldn't be playing this game, and you wouldn't be here. But that does, the EULA is not law. That is not the law. As much as people like, or the publishers like WB Games and EA want to believe that it's the law, it is not the law. It's a poor business practice, and we need to do something about it. Because it's absolutely been pissing me off. Like, they haven't updated the terms of service for this game since I started playing, but they did in Dead Space. And when they did it in Dead Space, that was literally like a week or two after EA had announced that they were upset with the Dead Space remake and the sales that it had. So I'm like, so you've updated the terms of service right after that. Because I read it at the beginning. I cut that one out, then I left this one in. So the second time that
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Alright, well, I'm here, so we'll be doing that today. And also, while the camera was updating, Sebastian Sallow said that we can go down and help him with Anne, his sister. So we're going to do both of those things today. After being so rudely cut off. Where was I? Yeah, so when I fired up, and it was for episode 2, or not 2, but episode 4 of Dead Space, there was an update to the terms of service, or the EULA, end user license agreement, to the game. And then I read it out again, but this time it's a separate video. And then I have the Dead Space video up there. So, fun stuff.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes,
How
I am.
much?
I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
First off, your terms of sale are, I hand you money, you hand me deed to property. Period. There is no caveat there. We're not going to put TOS and EULA agreements into this quest line. Okay? Number one thing. If it is, I'm out.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself.
I sell a lot.
If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Why would you assume that I fail?
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
What represents failure?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
It's like I need to know all about your terms of service here. Or terms of the sale. Or whatever S words you want to put there. Terms of the schooner. Terms of the sky. Why have others failed?
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
So why wasn't she there with the other tenants? I thought she came with the property.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed, but I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again.
Okay, but I don't know how much it is.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money, and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
How much is it?
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items.
Oh, here we go.
They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Penny belongs there, and you changed the terms of the sale after I gave you money. How much money did I give you? Does it not tell me how much money I have? I know one way to find out. Because now we have options. Oh, it was only 2,000? Okay. Wow. Wow.
Aloha Mora.
First, I'm going to rob you.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Can't change the terms of the sale after I've given you money. That wasn't part of the deal. That's what I was asking you about in the first place. What's the catch? There's the catch. Anything you find in there is mine. No, I just bought it. Should have thought about that. before you sold me the place. So there must be some reason why she didn't go in there to retrieve this stuff. There must be giant monsters in there. Or spiders. Damn it. Lock level 3.
Revelio.
We get to be next to the music place, huh? Level 3. It's on the corner. Alright, I own this place now.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
I'm overwhelmingly impressed with this place. Alright.
Repair.
This will surely be the most successful shop in Hogsmeade. Oh, Penny can already see the potential.
Haven't you already worked here? Kind of want all that stuff gone.
Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Do I even want to know what's in there? We need to bring this all to the dump.
Revelio.
This is a different chest than we're used to seeing. Is that him? Can't see the painting of this person behind this other painting. So, no, we don't need to go down there now. We can go down there at another time. So it's a trap. That cost me $2,000. Gold. Whatever. Gringotts bucks. Gringotts bucks.
Revelio.
That was very bright. Look at that. Literally destroying the game right now. There's nothing down here. My robe is completely lit up. So what is this place? Are you stuck, rat? Oh. He was stuck. What do we got down here? Mannequins.
Revelio.
There's a door down there.
Accio.
No?
Depulso. Confringo. Confringo.
In my shop, I'm not going to need mannequins. Okay.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here?
Okay.
Confringo. That's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem to have your wits about you. What fun this will be. For me, at least.
Okay. It is a trap. Probably why she kept holding her mouth shut.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Let me out of this cage at once. I have a problem right here.
Depulso. Confringo. Lumos.
The music has changed.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
We were in here for a while before that decided to open.
What in the... Who's there?
This place is haunted. Probably by her husband, her late husband, that possibly she murdered. That's my guess.
Revelio.
Give me $2,000 and then die.
Confringo.
Stop watching me.
Revelio.
Is this the Haunted Hogsmeade thing? I see you, puppet. Now we're in a dungeon. Full of... And this is literally the only way I can say it. Bones. And one Iron Maiden. Yes?
Revelio.
And now we're somewhere else.
That's lovely.
This has got to be that which I just said. There's got to be a ghost. Look at this symmetrical book stacking. Yes, no human in their right mind would stack books like that.
Seems as if I should hang something there. Confringo. These lanterns must belong somewhere. Depulso. Accium. Wingardium Leviosa.
They belong here.
Perhaps the lanterns are meant to be hung on the hands.
Hands? There you go, have this.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Who are like here and there. I knew that was going to happen. Come on, I've got a dragon egg I need to give back to a Hebridean Black. You don't want to fuck with those.
Revelio. Lumos.
You're doing your best trying to be spooky. Previous tenants of this wonderful shop.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all.
More changes to the terms of sale.
What's the saying? 2 sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, arrest the momentum here to my story.
I arrested that one.
And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
You hit me with furniture.
Confringo.
Don't even like couches. You think this is okay to do? What are all these skeletons doing here? You have fucked with me for the last time. See, that way? Or that way? Go into the library, I guess.
Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
What is your problem?
Confringo.
I mean, it's cool. Quite the set piece.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender!
Man, I am so freaking lost.
Protego! Lumos!
Who are you gonna call?
Oh, deja vu. Watch it.
Lumos.
I'm not amused, ghost.
Confringo!
Well, that just changed again.
Lumos. What was that? Lumos. Defender. Confringo. Lumos.
Okay. Last one.
nice of him to pop in. Confringo.
Anybody here?
Lumos.
I'm surrounded.
Accio.
Cabalso. Confringo.
These camera angles suck.
Confringo. Accio.
Where you going?
Accio. Cabalso. Confringo. Cabalso. Revelio.
There's nothing in here.
Home, sweet home.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's one. You know, you have to go through another trial.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
It's like, well, I have played Elden Ring.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Oh, I can't get back through. Oh well.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Once they're on there, they're on there. Okay, next.
All books and no clay make one quite dull indeed.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're gonna make this at all scary? Thanks for the Wigan Weld potions. A room of doors, it would seem. Hang on. Can't lock onto you.
Wingardium Leviosa pulse.
Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
I don't know, I feel like it would be better if he was killing me as opposed to just smacking me with furniture and it does nothing. Another trial.
I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
That's not necessarily true. There are plenty of items.
I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors.
There are... There is flora in caves and such.
Confringo.
Got spiders up there. They're crawling around.
Protego.
So where do I go first? Here or there? There or here? Let's go there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Of course, we can't leave. Why am I thinking that we can?
Accio.
Cerberus. Wizard's chest. Chess. Wizard's chess.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3. Nighty night.
Okay, so. Am I a go anywhere piece? So it looks like wherever there are cracked tiles, that's where they can attack, which would be true. So if I got right next to this guy on black or white, those guys would attack me. And white on this side. Anything in front of the queen, or is that the rook? Anything in front of the rook, or to the side of the rook. Except it's on the same line as the knight. You can only go specific places. Then we have you're the queen, I guess. Or no, that's a bishop. So step. Black, and then straight. That must be the king. Or not the queen, otherwise you'd be attacking me right now.
That wasn't too difficult.
You have to know chess. You also have to understand that these pieces are just that. They're pieces. Making my money back.
Oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me.
I don't think you're having fun.
I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Please don't.
Confringo.
I got shit to do. This is a little Cerberus puppy.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Does lycanthropy exist in the Harry Potter universe, in the wizarding world? I forgot if I was taught it at all. Yes, and
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
that was it for this one. There you go. Next.
Accio. Cabalso. Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
What's this?
Accio. Defender. Accio.
Never had the game crash on me before. Any game on the PS5, I've not had any of them crash. I must be playing this game wrong.
Accio. Wingardium
Like
Leviosa.
EA thinks I play The Sims wrong. So I'll expect an email from WB Games that says, hey, you don't know how to play this game. I'm upset at you. Like EA did.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So, okay, well, I'm going to do it again, see if we can't repeat this. There you go.
Accio.
I guess we did not reenact that. Hey,
Confringo.
thanks for being closer together. We did not repeat it because it wasn't floating yet. So that's a shame.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Accio.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me?
Wingardium Leviosa.
It should.
Honestly, I don't care if I can see you.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
I don't know what your problem is with me. All I did was buy a store. You're dead. Get over it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now something's gonna happen in here. Or not.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo.
Can't go out this way.
Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Protego.
I've made 100 gold back from my purchase. There.
Lumos.
I'm the insane one staring at the wall. These are prison doors. You think I'm stupid? It's the only option. Oh no. I've been tricked.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego.
to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put this?
Protego!
Where shall I put this? Where shall I put this?
Accio!
Mannequin.
Accio! Confringo!
Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
Confringo!
This is taking way longer than I wanted it to. We made it through the foyer. Foyer. However you want to pronounce it. And now we've made it to the backyard. / graveyard. The back graveyard. Not to be confused with the front graveyard. The back graveyard. It's the fenced area.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access through the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Catch is cat, but cat is cat.
I'm not really trying to catch you.
Compulso! Accio! Defender! Confringo!
He acts like a troll.
Confringo.
What was that?
Potato. Stupefy. Depulso. Defender. Confringo.
That's not what it was. Wrong button. Too early. Wrong button.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
What are you doing, game? I missed.
Finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I enjoy a good challenge. That way he probably just thinks I'm a psychopath and won't try it again.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
More terms of service.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least one day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly, in peace.
Why did you say mostly?
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
I don't have an option. It says agree. I don't have the option to decline.
Very well. I shall agree to
Is
your
this a
contract
job?
with one small
Is this a
addendum.
job at
Hooray!
TOS?
No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of one?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I have a feeling about you.
This is where this actually is going to work pretty well. Except his eyes are fucking closed. Hopefully his eyes are open now. They are. They are. Oh, are we done? Are we done, Mr. Geist? Always read the terms of the sale, terms of service, and user license agreement. Read them at all times. You never know what they're going to say. That is the lesson for today's episode. Oh, and the place still looks like shit. Oh, are you having fun, Penny? Are you? The place still looks like shit. That's a very interesting painting. I want that on my wall, actually. But instead of this guy, I'd like to have me doing a similar pose. Should have done that with the beer in the hand. When I had the beard and I was finishing up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that episode anyway. Those few episodes where we were on the beach. Let's take my beer and go. Alright, Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
Are you now? Of course I'm back.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Having fun doing that. Oh, there goes my new master. Let's just... eat our snacks. Oh, I think... Wait a minute. The Mason house isn't here, is it? That was all a figment of my imagination. But where did my 2,000 coin go?
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
Why are you surprised?
I am perfectly capable of owning a shop. But more importantly, did you not hear the bit about the dungeon?
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
I thought she'd be like, yeah, that person's been dead for hundreds of years. Or I didn't go to the right shop. Or right place. Yeah, I possibly didn't go far enough. Yeah, I didn't go far enough.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Why is your wand in your
It's my
hand?
understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her.
Gladly. Here.
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
And now it's over. And finally rest in peace.
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days? I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
I don't know how to fight against this attack. This.
Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Sendo! Defender!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Venite!
Confringo!
That was the one.
Stupid one! Accio! Confringo! Repulsor! Defender!
Yes, I got you. I now know.
Confringo!
Protector! Stupid! Confringo! Repulsor! Accio! Stupid one!
I almost had it too.
Your luck is about to run out.
Confringo!
Potato! Stupid one! Accio. Confringo. Repulsor.
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Thank you. We have a glitch over there. And it's gone. Wow. First instance of law enforcement, taking it upon themselves to silence the person. Shut up. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I think I already got it, though. No, I didn't. Nothing out of the ordinary was in here, though. Make sure this one stays clean up here. I want everyone to see it.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Yeah, I'm freeing you.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
Well, this is an interesting decision. Vesters and Venom? Venom? I don't know how to pronounce that. Cladwell and Brewster, or Stitches and Drafts? Well, I can make a shit ton of potions. And so all these would be pretty good names. Stitches and Drafts.
I choose Stitches and Drafts.
Excellent. excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Because I also made a different deal. You got a hat on now. You're free. Go get some actual clothing. Get some real clothes. Stop wearing the burlap sack. And the chest has changed to a different chest.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Well, maybe not any of this shit.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Is it 9? We should probably get other stitches and drafts. The new owner of Stitches and Drafts. I know if I talk to Penny right now, it's probably going to lead us directly into the mission where we're finding that dragon.
The ministry's good work.
I feel like I pretty much know that as fact. Considering last time. Well, it says wait for her here. Oh, kitty. All right. With this lovely music here in the background, I would like to thank all of you humans for watching today. I'm guessing that was the Haunted Hogsmeade DLC questline. So I'm glad that I didn't have to pay for that. That's nice that they just gave it to us, because maybe they felt that, you know, after the game's release, because it was probably day one DLC for release last year, and then after that no one was buying the mission, I guess, and it's also being a Sony PlayStation thing. But when they decided to give us photo mode and to give Xbox and PC players and Switch players the ability to go through this mission, and they were just going to drop it for them, that it would be insane to make the PlayStation people pay for it, though you still can, I guess. So that's a little weird to me, or at least last time I checked, because I could have bought it. So that is a crazy mission. I was just a little bit more annoyed that I got that mission to proc when I was trying to do something else today. So I apologize. Next episode we'll be meeting back up. The fuck was that?
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut.
How nice to see you, my young
fuck.
friend.
Fuck. Shut up, everyone. The music's off. Why did they stop playing music? Sorry. music has been shut off. So that's just now strange to me. Alright, anyway. In the next episode, we will be speaking with Natty. We'll be speaking with Natty. We'll be meeting up with Sebastian, and we'll be meeting up with Poppy. So obviously we will be sitting here until Poppy is ready to go, and then we'll speak with Poppy and deal with the Hebridean Black and the dragon egg that we have. So hopefully we learn some things, some answers that we need for our inquiries about why these collars are forcing these animals to, or these, I say animals, that's not entirely inaccurate, but these beasts to work for Ranrock and Rookwood. So hopefully we find answers to that question. The other one would be we have to find an artifact for Sebastian to help with Anne, and hopefully that doesn't divide their family any more than pursuing this already has. And then Natty, who is also very involved with our story, has stuff that we need to discuss with her. So, thank you humans so much for watching. I'll see you Starside. Take care.